Breckenridge basketball is on the air. Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Builders First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Country Financial Agent Casey Formanet, Dakota Cabinetry, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Ripper Sports Store, High Camp Construction, Milligard, Merle Steam Cleaning, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Nodak Insurance Agent Carson Zarek, Optimum Rehab, Quality Toyota, OSPTI, Ready, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Sanford Health, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders, Twin Town Villa, and Wahpeton Family Dentistry. Now here's the Red River Grain pregame show.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School. Another big one on the early slate for the Cowgirls. Off to an uncharacteristic 0-2 start to the season. Hoping to get right tonight against a very tough Pelican Rapids, Morgan Korf-led team. And you know what? It seems like a do-or-die game. I know it's early in the season. Losses to Perm and DGF so far. Last year was a three-way tie for first place in the Heart of Lakes Conference, and all those teams had just 4 losses. So Breckenridge sitting at 0-2. If they can pick this one up tonight, they'll have a chance to rematch Perm and DGF later in the season. And if they can split those games with Perm and DGF, it'll be a wide open race for the HOL title once again. First things first, trying to get that number 1 win of the season. And we're about ready for tip-off in 11 minutes here. You're listening to the Red River Grain pregame show, a Heart of Lakes Conference basketball game on tap. Let's take a look at the power poll, folks, presented by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. We'll take a look at last year's HOL standing to tip things off here. Breckenridge, their first conference title since 2001. That's nearly a quarter century, if my Breckenridge math serves me right. 23-6 overall, lost in the section semifinals in overtime. 12-4 in the Heart of Lakes Conference. DGF, 23-6 as well. 12-4 in the conference as well. They are expected to contend for a state berth in their section this year. Barnesville, 22-8, 12-4 in the HOL, and then Pelican Rapids, the team we'll see tonight, right on the heels of the conference co-champions, Breck, DGF, and Barnesville. 21-7 for Pelican, 11-5 in the HOL, and Perm, who came out shooting hot to down Breckenridge in overtime to start this season. 15-13 last year, 9-7 in the HOL. They split with the Cowgirls a season ago. Let's get into the part 2 of our power poll for tonight's game. We'll take a look at the sample size, a really small one so far for the Heart of Lakes Conference in 2025-26. Perm atop the conference, the only team on this list that has 2 games so far. They are 2-0, 1-0 in the conference, coming by way of a 77-69 overtime win against Breckenridge, a game that Breckenridge led at the half by 1. They led by 8 points with 5 minutes left. That lead slipped away. Reagan Hemberger banged home some threes in the second half. Big-time shooting performance from her. And then Perm also has a 67-35 road win at Albany. DGF 1-0 in the conference, 1-0 overall. That win coming here at Breckenridge, 60-51, a game that Breckenridge also led by 1 at the break. Frazee 1-0. They got a conference win over Barnesville on the road, a nice 66-42 victory. Hawley also 1-0 in conference, drubbing Staples Motley 66-28. And Pelican Rapids, the team we'll see tonight, a 58-44 win on the road against New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva. And that's an NRHEG team that Breckenridge played at the Pacesetter Sweet 16 this year and lost by 2. Parker Yagi nearly hitting a buzzer beater to win that one that clanged out. And that NRHEG, that's a mouthful. That team, very good. So Pelican picking up a 14-point win on the road. And that team is ranked in the top 10 of the Star Tribune coaches poll for Class 1A. Breckenridge ranked number 10 in that poll. Sleepy Eye St. Mary's taking the top spot, a team that Breckenridge bested at the Sweet 16. And I heard some rumblings before the season. I play a lot of basketball. I'm just around a lot of hoops in general. So we get a lot of basketball talk about Pelican Rapids being down, not having as much support around Morgan Korf. Well, going in and knocking off a top 10 opponent at a neutral site road game, I should say, that should put those rumors to rest as Morgan Korf is looking to lift her team to a 2-0 start here We'll be back in a couple minutes after a quick word from our sponsors. We're going to get into the stat report presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. We'll break down who the top performers have been for the Breckenridge Cowgirls during the first 2 games of the season. You're listening to Breck Basketball on B92.7 FM, home of the Cowgirls.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride, we inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM. I'm Robert Wanek, live here on KBMW News Live YouTube, streaming this Heart of Lakes game in 1080 HD from our courtside camera. We got a nice little perch here right at center court, just feet away from the action. Great camera angle, so head on over there, hit that subscribe button. It's a big one tonight, folks. Pelican Rapids coming in at 1-0. Breckenridge 0-2, already down 2 games in the Heart of Lakes Conference, a conference they won last year for the first time in 24 seasons. Let's take a look at the top contributors for the Cowgirls early on this year in the stat report presented by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Parker Yagi, the senior, who is the all-time leading scorer, the all-time leader in career threes, off to a sizzling start. We'd expect nothing less. 21 points per game on the dot, 7.5 boards from the feisty guard, 4 assists. She's a bona fide distributor as well, and 4 steals per game. So when we talk about a complete player, you know, usually you'd say, well, we'll take a little bit from this player, a little bit from that player, and we'll build this complete player. We'll just take Parker Yagi because she has all the tools. She's shooting 45.5% from the floor, 37.5% from 3, 86.4 from the charity stripe, and she's averaging about 11 free throws a game. So the volume's there, and she's knocking them down, not scared to burrow her way into the paint. Emily Gowan, the senior guard, is back after missing all of last season with an ACL injury, and boy, has she looked lightning fast. She's averaging a dozen a game, 2.5 boards, 1.5 assists. She's up to 2 swipes a game, so she's playing tremendous defense. Looks like she's got that side-to-side action back, that agility back, and for being so early on in the season, that's great to see coming off that knee injury. And the thing about Emily Gowan is the shots, they're going to start falling. Anybody who's taken some time off of playing basketball knows when you get back into game action and you start shooting the rock, it feels like a brick. So that basketball is going to get lighter and lighter, and her shooting percentages are going to go up, and that 12 points per game, it's a good bet to go up as well. Sienna Fobb, the transfer from Wapton High School, had an excellent summer just dominating teams in the post. She stepped outside, hit a few jumpers early on, 7.3 points, 6.3 rebounds. That leads the Cowgirls, and she's shooting north of 50% from the field. Jonica Bernatis missed the first game of the season with swelling in her knee. Came back last game, couldn't get her shot to fall, but she did look really good, moving really fluently. 8 points per game, a couple boards, and she had 3 steals in that game against DGF as well, as Breckenridge loves to deploy the full court trap defense. Ava Janing, the sophomore, 7.5 points a game, 3.5 rebounds per game, and 1.5 steals per game. And the good thing about this Cowgirls team is any of these players could be the best player on the floor on any given night. I mean, throw Mariah Coltis in the ring. Great defense, great rim protection, and Piper Janing as well. You could throw her hat in the ring too. She could be the best player on the court. So Breckenridge has, five great scorers, 5 great defenders, and just hoping to right the ship tonight and get that first win of the season and just take that pressure off their back after dropping a couple close ones against Heart of Lakes Conference juggernauts. We'll take one more quick break. When we come back, we'll have your Smith Motors keys to the game, your Sanford Health Injury Report, your CHI St. Francis Injury Report, and then we'll get into the action tonight. Another sponsor I'd like to shout out, Shout out to my main man, Madison Nelson Gira at Red E, the performance egg experts. It's a great time to get a hold of Red E at rede-egg.com for your free air seeder inspection before you put that unit away that's been so good to you and your yields. Make sure it's in tip-top shape so that your most important pass next season is your best pass of the season. We'll be back in a jiffy here on the Red River Grain pregame show. I'm Robert Wanick, and we're gearing up for Hardo Lakes Hoops, baby. B92.7 FM.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wapaton.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
T-minus 2 minutes till tip-off. Pelican Rapids visiting Breckenridge tonight in girls basketball. Let's take a look at your Smith Motors keys to the game. I got two of them tonight for the hometown Cowgirls. They got to get that trap defense clicking. It seems like they've been in the right spot. They've caused some fits, but teams have been able to break it so far. Perm and DGF have split that press, and they've turned it into skip passes that have resulted in three-pointers, and those have resulted in comeback wins as Breckenridge held leads in both of their first two losses. So just locking down that press defense, that trap defense, and converting it into turnovers and watching that hard work pay off, because, man, that's asking a lot of your team to hunker down in the full court and play it for 90 feet. So hopefully they can get that going tonight. And then on the Breckenridge offensive side of the ball, hitting some threes themselves. They have been woeful shooting the ball, and it just seems like the three-pointers start falling a little too late. Parker Yagi had a 28-footer in the overtime loss at Perm. Emily Gowan and Ava Janing buried some threes at the end of the DGF game, but too little too late. So like to see that outside stroke start falling earlier in the game. Those are your Smith Motors keys to the game. Small town friendly, big town deals. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem. When we come back, it's another HOL battle in Breckenridge on B92.7 FM.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Choose Casey Formanek with Country Financial in Wapaton, where he makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, he takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what option works best for you. Call Casey at 701-353-6071 to book an appointment today. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapaton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
Parents, keep your kids on track by scheduling a well child or teen visit at Essentia Health. Annual well child visits help catch potential issues early to support the healthiest future possible. In addition to thorough exams and vaccinations, our team provides valuable health and safety advice and takes time to discuss any physical or mental health concerns. Call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule a well child or teen visit today.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, It's Amanda at Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Brrr! Old Man Winter is right around the corner. Beat him to the punch. Call me, Amanda, and schedule a time to have your heating fuels filled. We thank you for your business.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Fall is here, and Gripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Grippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Gripper Sports Store.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
All right, let's jump right into your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. Pelican Rapids will go with Cameron Kirkwood, a 5'8 sophomore, Megan Guler, a 5'2 junior. And they will also go with Morgan Korf, superstar 5'7 senior. Seems like we've been saying her name for several years already. It looks like Allie Berger, 5'10 senior as well. And also Ariana Hovland, a 5'6 junior. And for the Cowgirls, as we jump into your injury report as well, presented by CHI St. Francis Health, nothing to report tonight. DGF game was the first time the three-star seniors had shared the court together in over 2 years. They're back in the starting lineup tonight. That's number 21, Emily Gowan, number 3, Parker Yagi, number 2, Jonica Bernatis, and they will be joined by 5'9 junior Piper Janing, and it'll be Mariah Coltis drawing the start, the Sycamore tree inside 6'1. Her fellow Sycamore tree could build a forest with these two girls. Sienna Fobb, also 6'1, fellow junior, will also come off the bench and hope to deter this Pelican Rapids team. All right, we're ready to rock here, folks. Tip-off between the 1-0 Pelican Rapids Vikings, the 0-2 Breckenridge Cowgirls, and it's really a must-win game for teams that hope to vie for a HWL title this year. Tip is up. Coltis taps it back easily. Big size advantage. Janing into the front court, drives left, has some space, and the lefty finger roll goes down. Quick strike here for the Cowgirls right off the bat. They will try to trap in the corner here. Yagi and Gowan. Double team trap, nearly a travel. Pelican Rapids has it left wing. Losing the ball and stolen away by Parker Yagi. Up the court to Bernatis. Bernatis tips it over to Gowan, but she can't finish with the right hand, and Pelican Rapids brings it back up right wing with Korf. Crossover into the body of Coltes. Denied. Coltes with the first block of the game. Quickly up court to Piper Janing. Goes over the top with the floater hard off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock for the Cowgirls. Gowan takes the body bump. A nice lob pass to Coltes, and she misses the bunny inside. Cowgirls getting to the rim at will early on, but just one bucket to show for it. Wide open three in the corner for the Vikings. Off the mark. Rebound. Number 40, Allie Berger. Parker Yagi comes away with the second chance. Kicks it up to Jonica Bernatis. She'll drive middle lane. Kick out to Janning. Her third shot attempt. Money. Piper Janning. 2 for 3. All 5 Cowgirls points. She went scoreless last game. Not tonight, folks. Driving to the bucket right side, and Pelican Rapids will answer on the layup by number 20, Ariana Hovland. 5-2 Cowgirls on your CFI scoreboard. 90 seconds into this game, both teams pushing the pace. Janing will drive again. Short corner to Gowan. Hard off the rim, tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Cowgirls. Looked like Coltes might have got her mitts on it. They're going to say it'll stay with Green. So Piper Janing, a hot start to the game, a nice lefty lay, followed up by a high arcing three-pointer. 5-2 Breckenridge. They're trying to inbound the ball. They can't. They do. Up top, left wing, Bernatis. Swing pass, Janing looking for Yagi in the post. Yagi back to the basket, carving out space, drawing the foul. Yagi went to the power dribble and just moved Cameron Kirkwood out of the way. She'll go to the line for 2 where she's shooting nearly 90%. Got to turn on our Sony camera here before we miss all the 4K highlights for the documentary as Yagi misses the front end. At the line for 2. 5-2 Breckenridge. You feel like they can't leave any extra points on the table coming into this one 0-2. Yagi goes 1 for 2 at the stripe. Korf splits the half-court trap. She's going to take it all the way in, dump it off, blocked. This time it's Piper Janing. 2 blocked shots already for the Cowgirls. Ava Janing, crossover. She's got room to drive. Middle lane, lefty, float. And she drops it down. Nice touch there from Ava Janing. Little 5-footer. Korf once again goes inside. This time, Janing's going to get some arm on the block attempt. So back-to-back possessions. Korf takes the inbound, races up the court, dumps it to the block. Good vision from the point guard. And that will send Allie Berger to the free throw line. Off the front iron. Cowgirls, nice start to this game. 8-2 lead, 15:43 to go in the half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Second free throw's up. This one's short as well. Battle for the rebound. Coltes rips it down. Great presence at 6-1 early on here for the Cowgirls. Gowan running the point, drives left. Gets it to Janing. Janing inside to Coltes. Bobbles it, finds a cutting Janing. Lots of contact. Defense straight up, however. Rebound to the Vikings. Megan Guler running the point. Guarded by Gowan. Ava Janing gets her hand in the cookie jar on Korf. Korf working on her. Step through, floater, rims out. Nice looking move, but she can't get it to go. Swing pass to Guler. They're looking for Hovland inside, but Coltes does a good job fronting her. And Parker Yagi causing fits. Baseline drive. Pass to Hovland. Off her hands. Tip back in bounds. Stolen away by Ava Janing. The race is on. She gets it to her sister Piper. Turns around, double teamed. Tries to force it inside to Yagi, and it's tipped out of bounds. So a lot going on there, folks. No points to show for it for either team. Parker Yagi just absolutely hounding Cameron Kirkwood, forcing that turnover. Lob pass, middle lane, Coltes. She'll put it up right away. Nothing but nylon. Mariah Coltes into the scoring column. Hovland with the ball, right wing. She'll pull it out, guarded by Jonica Bernatis. Bernatis will give her space. Still dribbling. Left wing, Korf. Basketball above her head. She'll swing it to the top key. Back to Korf, left side, looking for a drive. No, it's a swing pass. Hovland, top of the key, partially blocked. Rims out. Yagi rips down the rebound. Leaves 3 defenders in the dust, up to Bernatis. Bernatis will drive middle lane. Coltes. Fobb, back to Bernatis. Sienna Fobb is checked in, the 6'1 junior. So the Cowgirls will roll out 2 6-1 posts in this lineup look. 18 on the shot clock, Ava Janing with the ball. Swing pass to Bernatis. Driving inside, walled up by Korf. Tries to scoop it into Fobb. Fobb can't handle it, stolen away by the Vikings. Here comes Hovland on the fast break. Good recovery by the Cowgirls. She loses the handle, and it's a steal for Yagi. Fobb gets it, passes it up to Bernatis. Cowgirls will look to set something up. 10-2 Breckenridge. 5 minutes have elapsed. Fobb will drive. She gets it tipped out of bounds, but they're going to say touched her last. So they're looking to get Sienna more involved on offense. She couldn't handle the entry pass last time, and that one got tipped away off her. Fobb had a massive summer for the Cowgirls, fit right in with this team as Guler drives baseline, tipped away by Mariah Coltes. And she has thrown a wrench in this Vikings offense early on. Blocked shot, couple deflections, mid-range jumper. She'll check out for a breather. On a spear, three-point specialist checks in. Quick shot off the inbounds, off the mark, and Pelican Rapids knocks it out of bounds. 10-2 Cowgirls. 13 minutes to play in the opening half on your CFI scoreboard. Ava Janing brings it up court. She finds Bernatis. Bernatis will pull up from the top of the key. short, but Janing tracks down the loose ball. Offensive rebound gets it to Yagi, and then she cuts and she gets fouled. So good court presence there by Ava Janing. Gets the offensive rebound, dumps it to Yagi. Nice little V cut to the hole. She'll go to line for 2. Cowgirls with a chance to extend the lead to double digits early on. Nothing but net on the first try from Janing. Janing coming in at 7.5 points per game. Really good slasher from the outside. Her sister Piper scoring the first 5 tonight. Another 1-for-2 trip at the line for Breckenridge as they lead 11-2. Korf with the basketball, working on Gowan. She'll give it up. Guler dribbling left to right. Hovland, high wing right side. Hovland dribbling with the left hand. Spear guarding her closely. Hovland nowhere to go. Finally finds Guler. 10 on the shot clock. Guler backs it out to the three-point line. Hovland, right wing. She'll drive. Defended nicely. Battle for the rebound. Sienna Fobb. She was the only one getting that one. She high-pointed that basketball. And Spear will let a 3 fly off the mark. Rebound by Hovland as she takes it away from Guler. She's going to push the envelope. Cowgirls once again recovering nicely. Three-pointer is up for Pelican Rapids. Off the back iron, Spear gets in on the action with a rebound. All Breckenridge in the early going, looking for their first win of the season. Emily Gowan, her 3 off the back iron. Ava Janing with a long 2, short. Rebound into the hands of Malia Tweeton, who has checked into the ball game. Korf drives, circus layup off the mark, back-to-back rebounds for Anna Spear. Spear gets it poked away. She'll maintain possession, skips it up to Bernatis. Everybody pauses as head coach Tony Bogenreef calls out a set. Cowgirls looking to run something methodical. 16 on the shot clock. Bernatis back to the basket. Wide open fob. Pass was a little bit late, and it gets tipped out of bounds by Guler. Good action, just not the result that they were looking for. They had Bernatis go down inside, back to the basket. They left Sienna Fobb all alone at the block. Just a hair late on the pass. So the Cowgirls will have ball on the baseline here, looking to inbound. 11 on the shot clock. Into the corner, it's Gowan. She'll drive, off-balance runner, and it's good. 13-2 Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and Korf gets picked up full court by Spear. Little 2-2-1 press here from the Cowgirls. Right into the corner, that's where the Cowgirls want them. They'll get it to Hovland. She'll drive. A nice first step on Janing, but Janing deters the shot, pulls down the rebound, races across half court. Janing skips it to Yagi, inside to Coltis. Size advantage. She rolls it around the world and scores. 15-2, the Cowgirls off to a hot start here at Breckenridge High. Mariah Coltis doing a lot of good things around the rim. All the guards doing their job on defense. Breckenridge in the driver's seat early. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this High Camp Construction timeout. You're listening to B92.7 and watching on the i3G Sports Network.
Get more done with Lilligard, your local Bobcat dealer and full-service heavy-duty truck shop in Wapaton. From rugged Bobcat compact tractors and loaders to expert truck repairs, Lilligard keep your farm, acreage, and fleet running strong. Whatever the job, mowing, fencing, grading, or keeping your big rigs on the road, count on Lilligard for power and reliability. Visit Lilligard on Highway 13 West in Wapaton or call 701-642-9129. Lilligard, built to keep you moving.
Pelican Rapids looking to dig themselves out of a big hole early on. Breckenridge 15-2. Morgan Korf wildly out of control. Tries to shoot it over the defense. Can't draw the foul. Piper Janning the other way. Gets it knocked out of bounds. So Morgan Korf going full speed like an 18-wheeler into the middle of the paint. Breckenridge just stays flat-footed, arms straight in the air. Turns her away. Cowgirls have the ball on the baseline. Looking to extend this big lead. Coltis slips to the basket. Nobody home. Kisses it off the glass. 17-2 Breckenridge. Nice left-handed pass from half court, and it'll be an assist from Korf to Hovland. Hovland finishes through the contact. Kind of a little hook shot pass there. Olay from Korf. From the other side of half court all the way into the corner, and Hovland does the rest off the dribble. So that'll quiet the crowd momentarily. 17-4 as we approach the 10-minute mark on your CFI scoreboard. Breckenridge looking like a revitalized unit tonight. Hovland can't finish the and one. Rebound Coltis. Free throws have been an issue so far for both squads. Gowan works near the logo. She'll receive a screen from Coltes. Kicks it over to Bernardis. Bernardis dribble handoff to Spear. Spear picks it up, dishes out to Gowan. She'll try the lane. Inside to Yagi, through two defenders, rolls off the back of the rim. Putback attempt by Gowan, no good. Hovland quickly up court. Breckenridge looking to set up the trap again. They'll split it by passing to Guler. Hovland has it, right wing. Dribbles left hand over to the top. Guler will drive, kick. Pelican Rapids working on the perimeter. Hovland three is up, off the iron, tipped out of bounds, off the hands of Parker Yagi. Halfway through the first half here, Pelican Rapids sitting on 4 points, trailing by 13 on your CFI scoreboard. Inside look off the bottom of the rim. Another rebound from Mariah Coltes. Got her for 4 rebounds already. Yagi right wing, drives, looks to spin, but it gets poked out of bounds that time. So we get the number there. That was Cameron Kirkwood with good hands on defense. Sienna Fobb will check in, and Mariah Coltis will get a well-deserved rest. Working extremely hard on defense. Sienna Fobb slips to the hoop, but the inbound pass is tipped. It'll lead to a Spear three, hard off the 10. Rebound from Kirkwood. Kirkwood takes it right side. It's Hovland working up top, 28 feet. She'll pick up her dribble. Jonica Bernardis breathing down her neck. They'll work it inside. They'll work it back out. Hovland, good look at a three, dead on, and it is good. So Hovland cuts it to 10, 17-7. Gowan needs help. Finally, Fobb able to get her the ball on the inbounds. Jonica Bernardis will run the point as we go under 9 minutes in the opening half. How will Breckenridge respond to the big three by Hovland? Fobb will spot up from the free throw line short. Offensive rebound, Yagi. Yagi, girls hanging all over her arms. She's able to get the shot up anyway. She'll head back to the place where she makes a living, working a 9 to 5 at the free throw line. So Parker Yagi set for 2 more at the stripe. Makes the first one. We said it in the pregame. Parker Yagi coming in here with some monster numbers to start the season. 21 points per game, 7.5 boards, 4 assists, 4 steals. Nearly 90% at the free throw line. And she goes 2 for 2 on this trip. Korf, a quiet start to the game for the superstar. She is scoreless. And usually holding her under 20 is a win. Three-pointer by Hovland, hard off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Korf. Cowgirls get a little handsy. They'll pick up the foul. Just the 3rd team foul on Breckenridge. 3 on the Vikings as well. Hovland was looking to make it back-to-back triples, but that one hard off the glass. They'll go to Hovland in the corner this time. Puts the safety on. She'll swing it to the left wing, Morgan Korf. Korf guarded by Ava Janing. She'll give it up. Hovland, right wing. A little zone defense here from the Cowgirls. Hovland trying to make something happen. She'll drive to the baseline. Tipped away by Sienna Fobb. Stolen by Yagi. Kicked up court to Janing. Her pass to Jonica Bernardis tipped, but it's a double tip as Bernardis gets a fingernail on it. Ball goes back to the Vikings. 19-7, Breckenridge. 7:57 to play in the opening half on your CFI scoreboard. And Korf having to expend a lot of energy breaking this press. She will do just that. She gets across half court, takes it in, kicks it out. 3-pointers up. Kirkwood bangs it home. Closest Pelican Rapids has been in a long time. It's 19-10. Cowgirls into the front court, trying to hang on to this lead. They haven't went into the half with a sizable lead yet. Spear up top, no hesitation, air ball, offensive rebound, Yagi off the glass. Extra effort points for the senior leader. Lead is back to 11. This press is so good that Pelican Rapids is setting screens 70 feet away from the hoop. Korf drives in, she'll get hit hard. That time it's Sienna Fobb. As head coach Tony Bogenreef signals, just keep your arms up. You're 6'1". Make her work for those points. Korf will go to the line. Excellent shooter. That's never what you want to do for a high-level shooter and scorer who has 0 points, is send them to the free throw line and get a couple practice shots up. And she hits the first one. 21-11, Spear and Bernatus will check out. Gowan and Piper Janing back in. Great to see Piper Janing start this game off with 5 quick points after going scoreless against DGF. Came into this game averaging just 3.5 a game. Gowan takes it up court. One-hand bounce pass to Piper. Kicks it out to Gowan. Inside, they're looking for Sienna Fobb, but Korf tips it away. Morgan Korf, she's got the Dark Knight attire on today, the face mask. A little bit of intimidation, as if her game wasn't enough. Very skilled player. Fobb sets a high screen, she rolls. Ava Janing doesn't give it up. Shoots it into the bottom of the hoop, 21-12. That one goes right off the bottom of the padding. And a chance here for Pelican Rapids to get a bit closer. Under 7 to go in the opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It's Kirkwood working at the elbow. Spins back to the left side. Forces the pass inside. Yagi rips it away from 2 Vikings as they get tangled up. And we got Ava Janing in the front court. Out to Fobb. Fobb drills a 3. The stretch center makes him pay after the melee inside on the Yagi steal. 24-12. Korf's going to let a 3 fly. Off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound put back by Guler. Small-statured Mighty Mouse snuck in there for an O-board putback. 24-14. Fobb's going to shoot another jumper. This time from the free throw line. This time, same result. Sienna Fobb with the quick trigger. It's good to get her going. Newcomer to this Cowgirls team. That's going to bring a whole lot of confidence to her game. Largest lead of the contest for Breck, 26-14. One-hand swing pass from Korf. She'll get it back. Thought about a 30-footer. They'll give it back to Korf and let her work here with 15 on the shot clock. Swing pass. Fobb slips across the lane and steals it. How about those quick feet? Here comes Piper Janing in the open court. Picks it up, tipped away. She'll give it up into the corner. Sienna Fobb with another chance for 3 off the back iron. And Ava Janing, she's going to climb the ladder on a Vikings back. And that'll be a foul. So the Cowgirls by a dozen so far, fighting tooth and nail to keep this lead where it's at. And they have held Morgan Korf to just 2 points, both of them coming at the free throw line. That is an incredible feat. Still a lot of game left, though. Got to keep your foot on the pedal. Korf will take it up court. She's going to be met by 2 Cowgirls right at the logo. She'll pass it up to Kirkwood. Bounce pass inside. They're working on Coltes. Coltes stands tall, turns it away. They'll kick it out to Korf. Swing over to Guler. Back inside. Too high, out of bounds. Mariah Coltes causing turnovers just by looking at the offense tonight. 6'1", very agile, and she is, you know, they say play ball, play man. She is seeing both sides of the court from that midline. Doing a tremendous job. Ava Janing will take the ball up court for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Janing dribbles left wing. It's tipped out of bounds by the Vikings. Looking for that entry pass to Yagi. It's tipped away by Kirkwood. Jonica Bernatus dribbling at the 28-foot line. Gets it to Yagi, left wing. She rips through and drives. Right-hand scoop shot high off the window and down. 28-14. Cowgirls making it rain early on here in Breckenridge. Korf double-teamed. Left wing. She'll split it and kick it for a wide-open 3. And that's a good one. Guler barely even tickled the net on that, 28-17. Great look on the drive and dish from Korf. Janing pressured up top by Hovland. She'll give it up to Yagi. Yagi denies the screen from Bernatis, spins, shoots it one-handed, bounces off the back rim, a fight for the rebound. It'll be tied up between Coltes and Malia Tweeten. Emily Gowan set to check back in. Jump ball goes to Pelican Rapids. 28-17 Breckenridge on your CFI scoreboard as we go under 4 in the first half. Korf gives it up to Kirkwood at the free throw line. She's looking to drive right side. Dish to Hovland, and that one rattles in and out all the way down. It comes back out, and Gowan is on the run. Piper Janing drives from the right wing. She's going to get fouled on the hip check. 4th team foul on the Vikings, 5 for the Cowgirls so far. Sienna Fobb with 2 big jumpers checks back in for Piper Janing. Cowgirls will inbound left side of their own basket. They get it to Fobb. Fobb shoots it into the bottom of the rim. Got the action they wanted. She just buried herself underneath. Hovland races down too hard. Fobb with the rebound. Outlet pass to Yagi. 1-on-2. She'll swing it across to Bernatis. Bobbles the pass, pulls it out. Gowan has it up top. Fobb at the free throw line. Little dump pass to Gowan off balance. She'll draw the foul. Goes sliding towards the baseline. So Gowan will head to the line for the first time tonight, and that will even up the team fouls at 5, as both teams could really benefit from getting into the bonus here in the final 3:17 of the half. Gowan's first free throw hard. Neither team making the most of their chances at the stripe so far. And this half is flying by, folks. 3:17 to go in the opening half. Gowan over 2, offensive rebound. Fobb goes back up with the left hand, too hard. So 2 missed opportunities, 3 missed opportunities on that possession. Korf with a long-range bomb, short. Up the middle of the court, it's Gowan. She's dissecting the defense high off the window, no good. Rebound Coltis misses with the left hand. 2-point blank misses for Breckenridge. And that will give the Vikings a chance to cut it down to single digits. Hovland at the top of the key. Vikings calling out a play. Spin move from Kirkwood. She'll spin both ways. Lefty off the glass. Nifty shot. Can't hit. Rebounded by Fobb. Fobb and Coltis have been a menacing presence in the post so far on the boards. Spear has it right wing. 2.5 to go in the first half. Fobb at the elbow. Inside to Coltis. This is that 2-post look we've been waiting for. Coltis back out to Spear. She'll give it right back to her. A cutting Bernatis will go up with the right hand, high off the window. Leaves it short. Gets her own rebound. She wisely takes it out. Shot clock resets to 20. 12 on the shot clock. Swing pass. Coltis to Spear. Spear drives lane. Kicks it out to Fobb. 5 on the shot clock. Spear. Pump fake. Drives. 1 on the shot clock. Coltis beats the buzzer. That's a dagger from the Cowgirls as the 6'1 center steps outside. 30-17 on your CFI scoreboard. Big time poise from the Cowgirls as they run through all their options. Drive and kick. Korf will try another deep 3, this time off the mark again. Who else? Mariah Coltis on the board. But a good job by Megan Guler getting in there to force the jump ball. Final 90 seconds of the first half. Cowgirls defense has come to play tonight. Guler has not come off, Korf has not come off the floor in this half. Spending a lot of energy, but just 2 points to show for it. Gowan working on Guler, picks up her dribble, finds Yagi right wing. Yagi gets it to Gowan, scoop pass. Nope, she'll hang on to it. Fooled everybody in the building. Swings it left wing to Spear. Spear skips it to Janing. Janing bobbles it in the lane. She'll step through and go up with the left hand. Tries to squeeze between 2 defenders, falls to the floor and misses. Hovland, she'll pull up for a 3. Hovland rattles it out. Boy, she cannot catch a break, can't buy a bucket. As the Cowgirls take the ball back. Under a minute to go in the half. Spear, wide open lane to drive. Runner, back iron. Rebound, Korf. Good look from Spear. A little bit too flat on the runner. Korf, crossover, gets to her right hand. Pulls up mid-range, off the back tin again. Here comes Parker Yagi. Yagi will slow it up as the Cowgirls don't have numbers. Shot clock goes dark. 25 seconds left in the half. Cowgirls looking to punctuate this one. 30-17 lead on your CFI scoreboard. On a Spear, left wing, picks up her dribble, dishes it off to Ava Janing. They're looking to get it into the hands of their leading scorer, Parker Yagi. She has it at the logo. 9 seconds left. Ball screen. Yagi gets it stolen away by Guler. Yagi steals it back, goes up, tries to draw the foul. Korf comes away with it. She won't get a shot off at the buzzer, and the Cowgirls head into the break with a commanding 30-17 lead. Not the worst case scenario. They eat up the final 30 seconds of the half, and they keep Pelican Rapids from scoring, which is what they've done for the first 18 minutes. 30-17, Breckenridge with a vintage first half here. We'll be back with your halftime show in about 2 minutes on B92.7 FM. You're listening to Heart of Lakes Conference Hoops at the Voice of the Valley and the I3G Sports Network.
For carpet cleaning in the Wahpeton Breckenridge area, look to Merle's Steam Clean, a family-owned business started nearly 60 years ago. Your local Merle's Steam Clean carpet service was started in 1994. You'll receive exceptional service and superior carpet cleaning because every job is performed by the owner-operator. So whether you're moving out of an apartment, need your home cleaned, or for a large commercial building, Merle's Carpet Cleaning can handle your need because the boss is at every job.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Everybody likes discounts, and really, who doesn't want to save money, especially on their auto insurance? Hi, I'm Carson Zard, a Nodak Insurance Company agent in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Talk to me about how we can save you money by taking advantage of our multi-vehicle, multi-line, EFT, safe driver, and good student discounts. Call 701-642-9251 for your quote. I'm Carson Zard, your agent with answers. I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call for a quote today.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School, where the Cowgirls have taken a big lead into the half against Heart of Lakes Conference rival and highly touted Pelican Rapids. It's 30-17, folks. This defense has finally shined through tonight, and they have not allowed a double-figure scorer yet. As we'll go through the scoring here, we'll start with Pelican Rapids, just 17 points on the board, coming off a 20-point win over a very good New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva team. Cameron Kirkwood has 3. Megan Guler has 5. Morgan Korf, the superstar on this team, has 2, and they came at the free throw line. Ariana Hovland, a very good first half. She's got 7 points, including a three-pointer, and that's it. So just 4 girls in the scoring column for Pelican Rapids, as they will have a big deficit to try to dig into here in the second half. And for the Cowgirls, Parker Yagi, 3 of 4 at the free throw line. She's got 7 points. Mariah Coltis leading the team in scoring tonight. She has 8 points. She had a nice little soft and silky mid-range jumper, and she has just been so good in the post using her God-given height to get buckets and turn buckets away on the other side of the court. She's got a couple blocks, 5 rebounds to lead all players. Sienna Fobb with 5 points, a big 3 that seemed like a seismic shift in momentum in this one. and Emily Gowan with 2 points. Piper Janing with 5 points. 5 big points as those put Breckenridge up 5-0 right out of the gate. And Ava Janing with 3 points. So the Cowgirls up 30-17 here. This Breckenridge team coming off a heartbreaking 77-69 overtime loss against Perm, where Perm just shot the lights out of the building. And then a 60-51 game against DGF where they just fell flat in the second half. Not flat tonight. Came out with their hair on fire, screaming like a banshee, and they have a 13-point lead. You're listening to the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. This is a big game for Breckenridge. They turn around Friday and head to Minnehaha, which is going to be a very, very difficult game, a prestigious program. You think about their men's program, folks. They graduated Jalen Suggs, who went on to play at Gonzaga and hit the half-court buzzer beater that sent the Zags to the NCAA National Championship game. He now plays in the NBA. And then Chet Holmgren. He just won an NBA title last year, and his Oklahoma City Thunder team is 19-1 this year. That's the school Breckenridge is going to on Friday, and you certainly don't want to go into that game winless. So tonight, they're hoping to keep this hot streak going from the first half and parlay it into their first win of the season and a conference win nonetheless. Mentioned this in the pregame show, folks. 0-1 against Perm, 0-1 against DGF in the conference. But if you can get them the second time around, you're all 1-1 against each other. And if you can get this one against Pelican Rapids tonight, conference title is totally up for grabs. But you got to win this one tonight to keep that in play. We'll be back in a couple minutes on the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Going to make sure all the cameras are running good as we have 4 of them running here tonight for the Cowgirl Country documentary. Can't wait to tell the story of this team. It's only just beginning on B92.7 FM and the I3G Sports Network.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Fall is here and Ripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Rippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Ripper Sports Store.
OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Reddy, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seeder, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Get your vehicle ready with the Fall Fresh Start Tire event at Smith Motors in Wapaton. Now through November 30th, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1 on select brands with installation. Plus, get up to an $80 rebate on shocks and struts and up to a $40 rebate on brake pads and rotors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. For more savings, visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
All right, folks, time for the second half. A bit of a break there. Had to get out to the hallway and shoot some footage of the teams coming out of the locker room because we are doing a full-length documentary on the Breckenridge girls basketball season. As it stands here to start the second half, Cowgirls up by 13, and Hovland trying to cut into it. Her three-pointer off the mark. Yagi bobbles it around, pulls down the rebound. Yagi quickly up court to Piper Janing. She'll work inside to Coltis. Coltis to a cutting Yagi underneath the hoop, high off the glass, off the mark. Pelican Rapids controls the rebound. Stolen away by Piper Janing. She has Yagi. Doesn't see her. She'll give it up to Bernatis instead. Bernatis will dribble into the corner. Kicks it up to a wide open Gowan. And that's off the back iron. Bernatis skies up in the middle of the lane to pull it down. Piper Janing rips through high off the glass left hand, a little hard. Fight for the rebound. It's taken away by Korf. Korf across the timeline. Pulls up for a three. Short. Another rebound for Mariah Coltis. Jonica Bernatis, right wing. Slipping to the hoop is Coltis. She'll give it back to Bernatis. And it's going to stay. It looked like it might have went off her sneaker, but it actually went off Pelican Rapids. So the Cowgirls will retain possession. Scoreless here. Over a minute has elapsed in the second half. Gowan thinks about the three. She'll take it up top. Between the legs dribble, working on Korf. Gives it up to Jonica Bernatis. High post, Coltis. Hand off to Bernatis. Full steam ahead. She'll draw the foul. Good dribble handoff action there as Coltis back to the basket at the right elbow. Hands it off to Bernatis. A lot of momentum going downhill. She'll draw the foul. Just schematically tonight has been great from head coach Tony Bogenreef and his staff. Lots of different looks from the Cowgirls in the paint, short corner, perimeter offense, dribble handoffs, skip passes, you name it. Pulling out the full bag of tricks tonight. Bernatis hits the first free throw, 31-17 Breck. Second free throw up, rattles around and drops. 15-point lead for the Cowgirls. And Hovland can't handle the pass. Korf trying to push the tempo faster than I can move the camera, and it goes out of bounds in front of the Pelican Rapids bench. Emily Gowan, right wing, Jonica Bernatis. Bernatis dribbles left side. She'll get a screen from Coltis. Little hesitation dribble, finger roll off the mark. Coltis rebounds, gets blocked. Coltis gets it stolen away by Guler. Guler spinning around, falling down, giving it up to Korf. Outlet pass to Hovland, but a good recovery by Yagi. That leads to a wide open Guler who misses off the rim. Rebound to Kirkwood. Back out to Korf. Korf just can't dial it in tonight. Guler gets blocked. Excuse me, not Guler. Guler gets the basketball to Allie Berger. She gets blocked by Yagi, but they're going to call a push in the back on Yagi So her momentum carried her into the shooter. First free throw, down and out. 32-17, and there has been a cover on the hoop today for Pelican Rapids. Second free throw, rolls off the rim. Lead will stay at 15. Piper Janing tries to skip it to Yagi, stolen by Korf. Korf one-on-one with Janing. Janing doing a good job retreating and keeping her arms up. She's going to get called for the foul. I'm not sure if they're going to call that a block or what, because the defender has a right to backpedal once she has legal guarding position. And that's going to be the conversation here with head coach Tony Bogenreef. Once you've established legal guarding position, you can move backwards and you can move laterally. So that is a very tough call. As Korf scores her third point, she has yet to make a basket from the floor. 1 for 2 trip at the line, 32-18 Breckenridge. Coltis up the court, swings it to Ava Janing. That one nearly hit the rafters. It's a little bit too much sauce on it. Coltis usually not facilitating in the open court. Get a little excited. Turnover Cowgirls, 32-18. Korf working up top. Gives it up to Hovland. She's been the most effective offense tonight. Kirkwood will let a three fly short. Jonica Bernatis with the rebound. Tries to throw it off the Vikings. Berger is going to get it and miss, and we'll have a jump ball as Yagi gets her hands in on the rebound. And that will steal a possession away for the Cowgirls. Emily Gowan will run the point guard for this possession. She gets across the timeline, gets to Sienna Fobb, left elbow. Fobb clearing out space. Hands it off to Gowan. Gowan, baseball pass, right wing, Bernatis. Bernatis surveys the defense, pulls it out. Right wing, Janing, lob pass to Yagi. She gets away with a push off over Kirkwood. Nearly finishes the and one. Leaves it short, but she'll have a chance to cash in at the charity stripe. Parker Yagi just so strong inside. Skill set of a guard, but even if you tried to tell her not to go in the paint, she would probably do otherwise. She just loves getting in there and brushing shoulders with the defense. Drawing fouls. 33-18 as she knocks down the first. 86% on the year, 2 for 2 on the trip. Cowgirls by 16, largest lead of the ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Korf with the ball at the logo. Right wing, Hovland. One dribble, pass over to the left side. Guler. Guler tries to get a step on Janing. She can't. Tries to force it over to Berger. And Emily Gowan right there in her grill. Pelican Rapids turns it over. Anna Spear will check in, giving Breckenridge an outside shooting threat. A couple threes from Anna here could put this game away. 34-18 Breckenridge. Ava Janing working 28 feet away, right side. Picks up her dribble, guarded by Korf. Top of the key. Jonica Bernatis. Ball screen from Fobb. She slips. She's blanketed, so they'll give it up to Ava. Ava Janing drives. And she is tied up by Morgan Korf. This time, jump ball goes to the Vikings. Cowgirls doing everything right on both sides of the ball tonight. Basketball on the other side of the court here as I'm trying to run all these cameras. We got it over there for a Kirkwood three, but it's short. Fight for the rebound. Ava Janing tips it away. Parker Yagi hits the floor, and Coach Bogenreef gets a timeout. Johnny on the spot. Cowgirls will retain possession. 34-18 Breckenridge. They have allowed 1 point in the first 4 minutes of the second half. How about them Cowgirls? We'll be back in 30 seconds after this High Camp Construction timeout. B92.7 FM on your radio, KBMW News Live YouTube, wherever you're watching on the I3G Sports Network.
Want a healthy smile? Visit Wapaton Family Dentistry. Their recently expanded modern office has awesome and the most up-to-date technology. Dr. Mason Haley and Dr. Shannon Foley and their amazing team help make every visit great for kids, teens, and adults. They offer dental care for patients of all ages and work with most insurances. Call 701-642-8566. Again, 701-642-8566 or schedule online at wapatonfamilydentistry.com. Get your best smile today.
After a quick ad from our intern and all prep bowl running back, state runner-up David Erlinson, we're back here at Breckenridge High where the Cowgirls are in total control. 34-18. Ava Janing looking to get by Guler. Janing gives it up, elbow for Fobb. Left wing gets tipped. Spear picks it up, gives it back to Fobb. She is blocked. That bounces off the head of Ariana Hovland, and the Cowgirls get it back. We're going to get another jump ball inside as Fobb spins and looks for the layup, but she gets tied up. It will stay with the Cowgirls. Pelican Rapids got the last one, so it should be Breckenridge. Pelican Rapids got the last jump ball. We're having a long conversation about it, and everybody gets on the same page now, and it's going to stay underneath the hoop with the Cowgirls as Jonica Bernatis will inbound. Parker Yagi looking for a quick slip. She'll pop out to the elbow instead. Drives, left side, gets it knocked away. Hovland looking for a wide open three on the wing, and this one down and out. Korf gets the steal at midcourt. It gets taken away by Ava Janing. A war of attrition in the open court. Skip pass from Yagi to Spear over to Fobb. That's her honey hole, and she misses. That's her money spot right there in the short corner, so Cowgirls getting what they want. Can't connect. Spear will drive, middle of the lane. She connects. Anna Spear gets in on the action with a nice little runner that just clears the front of the rim. Drops it in. 36-18, the largest lead of the ball game as the Cowgirls double up the Vikings. Korf will drive, step back, gives it up. Back to Korf, swipes through, drives. Nice pass inside. Assist from Korf to Kirkwood. All eyes on Korf, and she gives it up. Team player, and that's why she runs the point. Janing right wing to Jonica Bernatis. Back to Janing up top. Left wing Spear. Inside, wide open Fobb, but she's short on the layup. I think she was a little surprised that nobody was home. Rushed her shot. Korf again finding an open teammate, but it's an air ball from Hovland. Jonica Bernatis running up court. Nice zip pass to Ava Janing. Through the contact, through the hoop. And one. Ava Janing looking for a good old-fashioned three-point play here, presented by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. She took the body contact, and that created the separation she needed to kiss it off the window. Cowgirls, once again, as we've been saying all night, a chance to make it the largest lead of the game, 38-20. And Janing does, 39-20, Breckenridge. Baseball pass up court. Wide open three for the Vikings. And Megan Guler's not going to get a better look than that. Knocks it down. 39-23. Piper Janing drives middle of the lane, loses it off her sneakers. Here comes Korf, one-on-one up the court. Gowan, great defense, forces the missed layup. Ball's on the floor. Pelican Rapids wants a timeout. They'll get it. Breckenridge by 16, and they are bottling up superstar guard Morgan Korf in this one. She has 3 points, still looking for her first made field goal. 39-23 Breck, less than 12 to play in this game on your CFI scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on the i3G Sports Network.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Back in Breckenridge, I'm Robert Wanek. Thanks for joining us tonight on the i3G Sports Network. It's been a great game so far. If you're a Breckenridge fan, it's been a quiet night for Pelican Rapids. Their senior leader, Morgan Korf, has 3 points. Their leading scorer now is Megan Guler. She's got 8. Ariana Hovland stuck on 7. that she scored all in the first half. Big night so far from Mariah Coltis inside for the Cowgirls. A two-way performance. She's put her stamp on this one. 8 points in the opening half, a couple blocks, and a boatload of rebounds. Pelican Rapids to inbound it, 18 on the shot clock. They flip it up to the right wing to Hovland. We're going to get a little bit of a phantom foul here on Ava Janing. Got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Third team foul on Breckenridge. 3 team fouls as well for Pelican Rapids. Vikings still looking to get somebody into double figures. Could be Guler here. Mishandles the pass. Won't get the 3 off. She'll give it up. Hovland, top of the key. Looking for some place to go. Yagi right up on her. Emily Gowan guarding Korf here. Korf trying to cross her up. She'll get a screen. Picked up by Piper Janing. Falls to the floor. Shot at the buzzer. No good. Airtight defense by Gowan and Janing. And Breckenridge will pass it up the court to Emily Gowan. She'll float it off the back iron and in. Emily Gowan with the soft touch. Cowgirls up by 18 again. Stuffed at the rim, Mariah Coltes. It's a block party right here at 810 BD Ave, and everyone's invited. Coltes with 3 swats on the night. A banner game for Mariah Coltes should go a long way into helping her play aggressive like this the rest of the season. Korf, swing pass into the corner to Guler. She's had a nice start to this second half. She'll give it up to Korf at the logo. 10 on the shot clock. Pump fake drive, baseline, wide open layup, no good. That time on the attempt, it was number 11, Malia Tweeten. Jonica Bernardis gets the dribble handoff. She'll shoot a deep 3 off the back iron. Racing for the rebound is Coltis. She'll save it behind her head, but it goes into the hands of Tweeten. Hovland gets it up to Korf. We'll have a one-on-one here. Korf's going to settle for the 3. And finally, Korf hits a shot. So Morgan Korf, if there's any hopes of coming back in this one, it starts with that 3. But Yegi spinning for the and 1. Defender right in the middle of the circle. They're going to call Yegi for a charge. They're going to signal that she threw her elbow. So I guess it doesn't matter if you're in the restricted area. If there's contact to the head and neck area of the defender. So Yagi, just a little too aggressive there. Gets called for the charge. So a little bit of momentum here. Lead is 15 as we go under 10 minutes. Korf coming off the 3-pointer, her first made basket of the game. Pelican Rapids trying to get it down to a dozen here. 1 possession at a time. Hovland hands it off to Korf. Korf drives in with the left hand, off balance. Emily Gowan ties the ball up. She's going to get a bad luck foul. Her back was to the official there, so he couldn't see. And you could see it from press row here. She had 5 fingers on that basketball, but Korf will head to the free throw line. Again, nearly automatic at the free throw line. First one, nothing but net. Second Korf free throw, good. Lead is down to 13. Feels like a big run if you're Pelican Rapids with how they've struggled to score tonight. And the Cowgirls, who have went through some serious cold stretches this year, have to avoid one right now. 41-28 Breckenridge, 9:40 to play on your CFI scoreboard. Bernardis off the dribble, working on Guler. She gets around, kicks it out to Emily Gowan. The 3-pointer's up, off the rim. Fight for the rebound into the hands of Kirkwood. She quickly gets it to Korf, and Korf thinking about a 3 again. She'll dribble left side, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Guler. Guler top the key to Kirkwood. Pump fake over to Hovland. Hovland lets it fly. It looks good. It is good. Lead is down to 10. Hovland up to 10. First Viking in double figures. And Pelican Rapids has some juice here in the second half. Piper Janing getting ready to check in for the Cowgirls. They try to stop this run. An 8-0 Vikings run. Bernardis with the step through. She'll give it up to Coltis, and Coltis with the easy layup. Right over the top of the defense. Mariah Coltis up to 10 points. First player in double figures for the Cowgirls. I didn't have that on my bingo card tonight, Coltis being the leading scorer, but here we are. Big time game. Kirkwood drives, blocked by Coltis. Turned away again, and Mariah Coltis rips down the rebound, gives it up to Ava Janning. And Mariah Coltis having the game of her life. Timeout, Cowgirls. Mariah Coltis with the bucket on one end, a swat and a rebound on the other. And Breckenridge leads by a dozen with 8:23 to play. Back in 30 seconds after this High Camp Construction timeout, Breckenridge and Pelican Rapids in Hartle Lakes Conference play.
Parents, keep your kids on track by scheduling a well child or teen visit at Essentia Health. Annual well child visits help catch potential issues early to support the healthiest future possible. In addition to thorough exams and vaccinations, our team provides valuable health and safety advice and takes time to discuss any physical or mental health concerns. Call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule a well child or teen visit today.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, it's Amanda at Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Brrr. Old Man Winter is right around the corner. Beat him to the punch. Call me, Amanda, and schedule a time to have your heating fuels filled. We thank you for your business.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Welcome back to Breckenridge, where the Pelican Rapids Vikings are trying to scratch and claw their way back into this game as Piper Janning spins around the defense and gets it to roll in off the back tin. What a shot by Piper Janning. She had the game's first 5 points. She had been quiet up until now, and she scores a big one that extends the lead to 14. Big storyline tonight, folks. Mariah Coltis in the post on both sides of the ball has been absolutely dominant as Pelican Rapids has struggled to get anything going against her height and athleticism. Under 8 to go, Pelican Rapids withering away here as Korf tries to push the envelope, and she finds an opening on the right side. Layup cuts it back down to a dozen. Quickly up court to Anna Spear. She'll give it up to Bernardis. Cowgirls can play a little keep away here. We do have a shot clock, so it's not like the old days of Minnesota hoops where a team gets up by 10, it's over. Inside to Fobb, looking to score her first paint basket, and it's a beauty. Spins it off the window with the left hand. Korf quickly up court again, this time kicking to Hovland. Hovland and Korf with 10 each, 20 of the team's 33. Here comes Hovland off the left hand. Step back three. Hovland! Swoosh as she pops the net up through the rim. Lead is down to 11. 7:10 to go, and Pelican Rapids not ready to start the bus yet. Spear inside to Fobb. Can't get it to her. Poked away that time. And Korf looking for the up-court assist to Guler. Guler inside. Fobb tips it out of bounds. So good recovery there by Fobb at 6'1", rim running from one side of the floor to the other. And she's able to disrupt that possession. Inbound pass coming. Stolen away by Emily Gowan. That's a big-time steal with Pelican Rapids having an opportunity to cut it to single digits. Yagi will drive. Gives it up to Fobb. Out to Gowan. Fobb flashing to the elbow, looking for the ball. They won't get it to her. Over to Spear. Fobb working hard inside. They'll front her. Piper Janning, left wing, pump fake. Pulls up, gives it up to Spear. Emily Gowan loses a shoe. She tosses it to the side. Sienna Fobb shoots a three off the back iron. Emily Gowan is playing with one sneaker and one sock. Gowan trying to keep herself in the play there as she takes her sneaker and just throws it to the side. Don't see that every day. And she'll pick up the take foul that will send Ariana Hovland to the line. Cowgirls by 11. Led by as many as 18 in this one. Ariana Hovland at the line, a 1-and-1 opportunity. And she'll hit the first and earn a second. Hovland up to 14 points. Bright spot here for a Pelican Rapids team who has struggled for long stretches. Hovland makes them both, and the lead is down to 9. We have not said that since early in the first half. Sienna Fobb at the elbow. She'll kick it over to Piper Janing. Janing looking for Fobb, turned away. The Cowgirls got to go. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Parker Yagi. She'll drive baseline. Up and under, can't hit. Morgan Korf taking it up court into the corner to Guler. She'll pass up the 3, gets a clean drive off the mark. Rebound Yagi. Yagi up the right side. She'll give it up to Sienna Fobb. Back to Yagi. Into the corner. Gowan. Fobb back to the basket. Kicks it out. Gowan lets the 3 fly. Off the mark. Rebound Vikings. Korf takes it the other way. A chance to cut to 7. She'll get fouled. Backpedaling is Fobb. She'll get tagged with the foul, and here come the Vikings. 47-38. We still got 5 and change to go. So they have cut this 18-point lead to 9. Morgan Korf as sure of a bet as anyone at the free throw line. She'll knock it down. Lead is down to 8, and the Cowgirls going through one of those dry spells here. We'll see who can spark this Breckenridge team. Korf hits them both, and the lead is 7. Ava Janning will be tasked with taking the ball up court. She passes it to Piper. Piper drives, double teamed, gives it up to Ava. Top of the key. Nearly stolen. Ava picks up her dribble, swings it right wing to Gowan. Gowan to Bernardis. Bernardis drives, turned away. Inside to Janing, back to the basket. Nice spin, step through left hand, money. Piper Janing puts the defense in the spin cycle. Throw some dryer sheets in there. It is 49-40. Fresh moves from Piper Janing. And we get a nice dish inside here from Korf. Leads to the assist. Bucket finished off by Malia Tweeten. Korf has come alive. Kick out to Gowan. Into the corner, Bernardis. Bernardis drives. Got a chance. She'll kiss it off the glass full speed. Breckenridge with a great counter punch. 51-42. 4.5 to play on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Neither team fading fast. Korf, another driving kick. Guler lets it fly off the mark. Coltis just watches it hit the floor. It's like she paused there. Offensive rebound, Hovland 3 up, short. Guler racing to save it, won't get there in time. Gowan's gonna get a breather here. Parker Yagi will check back into the ball game. Timeout, Pelican Rapids. We'll take one with them, folks. 51-42. Vikings have cut this lead in half. 4 minutes to go. We'll see if they got one more run in them or if Breckenridge can bag their first win of the season here in Heart of Lakes Conference play.
Fall is here, and Gripper Sports Store has you covered. Check out their brand new fall sports apparel and gear up for the season. And it's not just sports. Grippers also offers professional inscription work for your business attire. Look sharp on the field and in the office with Gripper Sports Store.
OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
All right, folks, final 4 minutes here at BHS, and sorry I've been a bit behind on the camera and the call sometimes. That's because I'm also filming with my handheld for the Cowgirl basketball documentary. But I'll lock in here for the home stretch as Breckenridge leads by 9. They go inside to Ava Janing, splits the double team, dishes to Bernatus. Strong move inside, bounces around and off the mark. Coltis hangs on to the rebound and finishes. Coltis flexing those muscles. Big night for Mariah. She's got a dozen. Cowgirls back up 11. She just took that ball away. Put it right back up. Korf doing a lot of dribbling but not going anywhere left wing. Cowgirls keeping her at bay. She'll try with the left hand. Goes up through the contact. Can't connect. Coltis with the rebound. Wide open three for Bernatus. Could be the dagger. Indeed! Bernatus may have just put the nail in the coffin. 56-42. Korf dribbling with the left hand. Gives it up to Guler. Hovland hounded by Bernatus. Guler in the corner. Yagi right in her pocket. Hovland nearly travels. 13 on the shot clock. Kirkwood tries to pass it to Hovland. Ball's rolling loose. Hovland picks it up. 7 on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hovland short. Rebound. Kirkwood blocked by Mariah Coltis. Mariah Coltis having the game of her life tonight. She looks pretty tired, and that's because she's been expending her effort on both sides of the floor. Breckenridge with a comfortable 14-point lead. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. They'll lob it into Coltis, and she'll miss the layup. Boy, the building would have blew off this place if Coltis finished that one. Korf will drive, spin, gets knocked away by Coltis. Loose ball battle on the floor, tied up. Mariah Coltis once again in on the action. Emily Gowan will check in, probably close out the final 2 minutes here. They want their senior leaders on the floor. Pelican Rapids into the corner. They're looking for Hovland 3. She can't connect. Rebound Mariah Coltis. We won't have official rebound numbers after this, but I'm pretty certain she's got a double-double with a handful of blocks to boot. Coltis at the elbow. Why not? Take the shot. She gives it up to Janing. Janing gets a step on Hovland, and she loses the basketball. Good burst there by Ava Janing. Ball just bounces off her hip pocket out of bounds. So the Cowgirls up by 14 with $1:20 to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Looks like they're going to pocket their first conference win and their first overall win of the season. Into the corner, driving, shooting it over the backboard, but drawing the foul for Pelican Rapids is number 11, Malia Tweeten. Coltis picks up the foul. Big night for Mariah. We'll see if we can't get her up here for an interview on the postgame show. It's Tweeten. Knocks down the first free throw. And Breckenridge will empty the bench. Starting lineup coming out to a big ovation. After 2 difficult games against Perm and DGF, Breckenridge looking like the contender they were billed to be coming into this year. Free throw off the mark, rebound Fobb. Fobb keeps her pivot, and she'll give it up. Ball into the front court, Sydney Tischer. She gets it stolen away. Pelican Rapids coming the other way. We'll see if Tweeten can score again. She will with the left hand. 56-45, 45 seconds left on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Tischer's going to double dribble at midcourt, and Breckenridge just trying to get through these final 40 seconds so they can celebrate together as a team. Team that's been through a lot of injuries over the last few years. Some heartbreaking playoff losses and a tough start to this season. boy, they look like a machine tonight. 56-45, dribble drive from the Vikings, kick out, tipped away by Harper Hager, who had a great JV game. Junior varsity picking up their first HOL win of the season earlier tonight. Three-pointer up. No, they'll kick left wing. Now the three-pointer goes up. Off the mark. 23 seconds left to go in this one. Sienna Fobb dribbles it up. Cowgirls with 11-point lead. Final 15 seconds. We're just going to run this one out. And Breckenridge is coming out of here with its first win of the season. A statement win over a very good Pelican Rapids team, handing the Vikings their first loss of the season. And that's a final. 56-45, Breckenridge Cowgirls get the monkey off their back, get their first conference win of the season, and now they'll have to get ready for a tough Minnehaha team on Friday. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be the Miller Realty postgame show. Try to see if we can't get a couple players up here to discuss the big win tonight. Nobody better than MVP Mariah Coltis, who had a great two-way performance for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. I'm Robert Wanick on the I3G Sports Network. Be back in a couple minutes with your post-game reports on B92.7 FM and KBMW News Live YouTube.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wapaton.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Choose Casey Formanek with Country Financial in Wapaton, where he makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, he takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what option works best for you. Call Casey at 701-353-6071 to book an appointment today. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
Parents, keep your kids on track by scheduling a well child or teen visit at Essentia Health. Annual well child visits help catch potential issues early to support the healthiest future possible. In addition to thorough exams and vaccinations, our team provides valuable health and safety advice and takes time to discuss any physical or mental health concerns. Call your local Essentia Health clinic or visit essentiahealth.org to schedule a well child or teen visit today.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, it's Amanda at Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Brrr. Old Man Winter is right around the corner. Beat him to the punch. Call me, Amanda, and schedule a time to have your heating fuels filled. We thank you for your business.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Yeah.
OSPTI promotes specialized and extended training of therapists to better treat orthopedic injuries. OSPTI offers pool therapy to promote early return to activity and sport training, and also can enhance and challenge return to sport conditions. OSPTI promotes wellness progression with aftercare programs and programs open to the public, such as return to sport training, athletic enhancement, adult fitness classes, gym and pool memberships, and aquatic exercise classes for a patient to continue their wellness journey. Start your wellness journey by calling OSPTI today, 218-641-7725.
All right, folks. Finally, the players coming out. Of the locker room. So let's go grab somebody for an interview. Bring them up here, and so we'll take about another 90-second break. I'm sorry for the delay, but we got some interviews to do here. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk with the Cowgirls here on the postgame show, B92.7 FM.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Are you tired of fixing the same problems? Here at Reddy, we offer performance seating solutions that last. Whether it's new parts for your drill or a complete rebuild of your air seeder, we can help. We resolve your challenges through in-house engineering, manufacturing, and sourcing of the highest quality North American-made products. We are ready to bring our passion and expertise directly to your farm to solve all your equipment challenges. Reach out to us at 701-205-1485 and schedule your free inspection today.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Get your vehicle ready with the Fall Fresh Start Tire event at Smith Motors in Wappiton. Now through November 30th, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1 on select brands with installation. Plus, get up to an $80 rebate on shocks and struts and up to a $40 rebate on brake pads and rotors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wappiton. For more savings, visit them online at smithmotors.com today.
All right, folks, back in Breckenridge, helps to plug the mics in. We are joined now by your Essentia Health Player of the Game, Mariah Coltis. A big game for you tonight. What I called a career game, just dominant on both sides of the ball. We don't have the rebound numbers. I'd say it's a lock for a double-double. Had you down for 4 blocks as well. I mean, just how were you feeling out there tonight?
Well, I've been sick all day, so not too good, but I just took a bunch of medicine and decided I'm going to have a game tonight.
All right, we are going to switch up Mariah's mic again here. Could you grab me that one? And then we'll try this again and see if we can't get you on here. We got about 1 million things plugged in here tonight. All right. So let's see if this one works, if we get audio out of this one. Are we not getting audio out of this one either? All right, well, we'll just have you go ahead and use this one. We got your mic on anyways for the video, but yeah, just take me through the game tonight a little bit. Like you said, you were sick. You know, how did you get through that? And you can just use this as your microphone.
Well, I just decided at the beginning of the game I really wanted to beat Pelican because I have a few friends from Pelican, and I was like, I got to have a game for this one. So I just figured I better have a game.
So talking about like offensively, a really big game for you. I said I didn't have on my bingo card tonight, you being the leading scorer, but I mean, you just kind of had your way offensively. What worked for you that allowed you to get open inside? It looked like it was kind of part of the game plan to get you those looks. What did you work on, like as a team, like scheme-wise, that helped open things up for you?
Well, yesterday in practice, we were really working on some screen and rolls, and I really like to screen and roll. So that helped a lot. And also, a lot of the girls are like way shorter than me, so it was just easy just to turn around and score over top of them. Also, on Sunday, we worked a lot on some post looks, so I was pretty well trained for that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to use your God-given talents for sure, and your height at 6'1" is tremendous, especially in this conference and in this section. Let's talk a little bit about 0-2 start to the season. You know, kind of a surprise. What was the conversation like and the feeling like just amongst the team going into this game?
Well, at the beginning, I thought everybody was a little bit down. But as soon as we decided to have our third game here, we all wanted to pick each other up, and we wanted to have a good game here. We wanted to win real bad, and I think we got it tonight.
So going into Friday's game at Minnehaha, you know, building some confidence off of a really nice game tonight. I think you had like 14, I don't know, 12 or 14. You know, probably a career high. I'd have to check the numbers. But what does that do for you offensively? Are you going to, I guess, instantly more comfortable after a game like that?
Well, I'd say I'm just going to try to look to score a bit more here and use my height as an advantage and just try and shoot over people a bit more than I normally do.
Well, it was super fun to watch you play tonight. Essentia Health Player of the Game. Congratulations. And, you know, technical difficulties can't stop us from getting an interview with the player of the game. And but you definitely could stop the Vikings tonight. You had a tremendous game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. So sorry about the little bit of glitch in the matrix there. That was Mariah Coltis. She had a tremendous game. We'll get some highlights up from that. We'll throw it to ad break here. Appreciate her being a trooper and getting through the interview with the headset anyways. And we'll be back in about 60 seconds on B92.7.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride, we inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wapaton.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. All right, trying to get the audio levels to work.
All right, joined by head coach Tony Bogenreef here as we're going to play one more 30-second ad, and we will be joined by Tony here. We're just trying to get the technical issues worked out, but we're just going to have to do the old headset microphone. So we'll be back in 30 seconds with our post-game interview with Tony Bogenreef on the Miller Realty post-game show.
Choose Casey Formanek with Country Financial in Wapaton, where he makes insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, car, or more, he takes the time to understand your specific insurance needs and explain what option works best for you. Call Casey at 701-353-6071 to book an appointment today. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Miller Realty post-game show. We are back in business here. We're just going to hold the headset tonight, and if we have a couple technical difficulties, but we get a Cowgirls win, I mean, I'll just give and take with that. That's perfectly fine. So Breckenridge coming away with their first win of the season. They do it in emphatic fashion as you guys hold Morgan Korf without a field goal until like midway through the second half. She had 2 points in the first half, both coming at the free throw line, and they were stuck on 17 for a couple weeks there. So how did you guys do it defensively tonight? How did you guys lock up a very talented Viking squad?
You know, we started with Emily on her, but we talked about it. You know, she's starting on her, but we have 5 people guarding her. And I thought the girls really took that to heart, and they put it together, and they were there for help. They were there to rip it out if she was driving. I thought we wore her out with that too. And then having Ava come off the bench, she did a good job of keeping her in front and just forcing her to take tough shots. I mean, she took some really tough shots, and a lot of times in games she makes those. We're watching film, and it's like, how does she make that shot? So, I mean, for us to hold her to 12 points and whatever you said about the field goal, that's incredible. And if our defense can continue to play that way, we'll keep having success.
Let's clip on these wireless mics here. If you want to put that one on your tie, I'll put one on too, just so we have a little cleaner audio for the video stuff. But no, a great game all around tonight. We talked about your 2 post players, Sienna Fobb. She got to the spots where she needed to get to. She looked really good. Didn't finish everything. A couple mid-range jumpers, which we've come to know we're going to get. A big 3 that I thought shifted the momentum heavily. But what did you see out of Mariah Coltis tonight? She was our player of the game. I don't have the rebound numbers, but if I was a betting man, double-double for sure. I had her down for 4 blocks. What did you see out of her?
Just confidence. I mean, I thought our team as a whole played with confidence, but our post, I mean, like you said, Sienna stepping out and hitting that. But Mariah, she just catches. She didn't panic. She scanned the floor. If she had a look, she took it. If she didn't, she found a shooter. I thought we just played with confidence, and she really showed as a whole that was what she played with today too.
Talking about Emily Gowan, Jonica Bernatis, Parker Yagi, having those 3 on the floor for the first time in a couple of years. Now we've gotten to see 2 games of it, and hopefully we get to see about 22 games of it. How good has that been? And as a coach, how proud are you finally seeing just the adversity that 2 of those 3 have been through, seeing them all out there together, kind of gelling together?
it's a lot of fun. You start to see their smiles on their faces, and just getting to play together. I mean, that's kind of been the talk. We just haven't gotten to play together. We haven't gotten to play together. What's it like to play together again? So to finally see it and see them having tonight success, but just having success on the floor in general, being able to be out there. A lot of kids, you know, you take 1 year out of your high school career, that's a big deal. So to see them kind of flourishing in their roles is a lot of fun to watch, and it's a special group.
Well, I can't wait to take a look at the video highlights from this game. Exciting game, and I really thought you guys played a complete game. For the first time, I thought that your press, I thought you guys were in the right spots the first two games, and they just broke it every time. And I just thought that can't, the odds are that can't continue. And tonight, you really slowed them up to the point where they were setting screens 5 feet away from their own basket for Morgan Korf. So, I mean, was that a point of emphasis going into this week, kind of just shoring up that full court press?
It was, and we talked about we don't always need to get steals in our press to slow them down and wear them down. I mean, you could see, you know, Korf, she plays almost the whole game every game, but to be able to wear her down in the full court was huge for us, because just getting that fatigue in there, you know, the shots probably won't fall as much. But then we looked back at film from last year and what worked well, and we were able to make some adjustments there. And I talked to the girls. We switched defenses more than we probably have in a long time. We must have ran 5 or 6 different defenses tonight, and you know what? It worked. So we'll take that.
Well, hats off to your coaching staff for everything schematic-wise. It was hard keeping up with the stuff you were running tonight, and hats off to the girls for bouncing back from 2 wins. And we'll see you Friday at Minnehaha. And we'll bring an actual microphone for you next time once we get it fixed.
Sounds good. Thank you for being here.
That was head coach Tony Bogenreef. I'm not sure if he'll be on the Giant Sports Show Saturday. He's got a quick turnaround, and that's up to Turner Blofis as well. So I'll get into the stats in a minute here, folks. A big win for the Cowgirls, win number 1 on the season. You're listening to the Miller Realty postgame show. The final one more time, 56-45, Breckenridge over Pelican Rapids.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapaton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
All right, folks, smooth broadcast tonight. Post-game show, not quite as smooth as some of our audio went down here. But thanks for hanging out anyways. We'll get that worked out. It's going to be a long season. 56-45, Cowgirls hang a victory up here on their early season schedule, led by 12 points, more than 10 rebounds by Mariah Coltis, 4 blocked shots. Also, 9 points from Parker Yagi. Anytime your leading scorer, who averages 21 a game, scores 9, and you still win by double digits, that's a big-time team win there. And 7 points for Jonica Bernatis. Hovland with 15, Ariana Hovland for Pelican Rapids. And then Korf coming alive in the second half. She scores 10 of her 12 points in the final 18 minutes. Time to rip down all 5 cameras here, get to work on the Cowgirl Country documentary, and continue the journey that started earlier this summer. Big game coming up Friday at Minnehaha. Tough test, win or lose. Cowgirls hoping to build off what they've built tonight in a very impressive win. That does it. I'm Robert Wanick on the I3G Sports Network. Your main man this season for Breckenridge Cowgirls basketball is going to be Turner Blofis, and he'll be back in the fold next home game, which will be a week from Friday. Thanks for listening. Good night, everybody. B92.7 FM.